Before we end, I would just request Sri Kiran Vadlamani, who is the the founder of the INDICA Academy, to just give his closing remarks. I request all of you to just be here with us for that, please. Thank you. Over to you, Hari.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Akka, Sri Guru Namaha. Thank you for inviting me for this. In Advaita Vedanta, we have this concept, a prakriya called Panchakosha, wherein you reach your inner self. At Center for Soft Power and at INDICA, we try to understand how does a non-Indian understand our culture? What is the access and what is the way in which they can reach our culture? So we have come up with this new theory that we're developing, which is a Panchakosha theory again, or 5-layered theory of accessing our culture. The first circle is the cuisine, is Ayurveda, is yoga, and craft. The second circle is the emotional circle, is arts, entertainment, and cultural experiences. And the third circle is the Indic knowledge systems and our history. And the fourth circle is the language. And the fifth circle is the texts, our spiritual texts, which have been handed over. So any person who wants to access our culture enters it at any level he or she can enter. But typically we found that the easier accesses are through the cuisine, through craft, through Ayurveda, through yoga, the outer circle, the body circle. And then you move to the mind circle, the emotional circle, and then the intellectual circle and the spiritual circle. I'm very, very pleased in the way this conference has been curated by Vijayalakshmi and her team, in the way the sessions have been curated. And if you see, every circle has been addressed. We had sessions on Ayurveda, we had sessions on yoga, and we had a session on cuisine, we had a session on craft, and then we had session on films, we had session on Indic knowledge systems and cosmology, then we had sessions on Natya Shastra and Vedanta. So if you see how the progression of these sessions that have been conducted in a 5-layered fashion, it's very, very fascinating. We had more than 60 speakers, half of them non-Indians from overseas, and we had more than 10 sessions, all very well attended. And it has been a fantastic experience, so to speak. This particular festival, which is the second second time we are conducting, but if we trace back, this is the month where Soft Power, Center for Soft Power, celebrates 3 years of its existence. We started in 2018. We did a series of roundtables. We did a fantastic conference in Delhi on a conference on soft power. Then subsequently, we started a platform called Soft Power Mag, and on which we have done more than 1,000 interviews to Indophiles across the world. And then last year, we started Namaste2020. We started a conference on a festival on Ayurveda and a festival on natural heritage. And this year also we are repeating. So this is the kind of a progress that this Center for Soft Power has taken, and under the dynamic leadership of Vijayalakshmi Vijay Kumar. I mean, it's an extraordinary move that a civil society, from a movement from a civil society, from a non-governmental organization, is taking steps to promote Indian culture globally. We do hope, we are ambitious right now. Our target, we are 38, ranked 38. By 2030, we would like to be in the top 3. Of course, there are so many hurdles on the way, but we believe that the sheer strength of our timeless wisdom, we would be reaching in the top state. I would like to compliment Wendy on her focus on vegan. We ourselves at INDICA and INDICA Soft Power, we are focusing on vegetarian and plant-based food. We have launched a course on plant-based Ayurvedic nutrition. We're launching fellowships for encouraging plant-based chefs and entrepreneurship. So definitely the tailwind, what yoga was in the 90s and the early part of this century, today veganism, vegetarianism, and plant-based food is the tailwind that and the access to the 5 layers, the access today, I would say the portal for entry into our soft power and our culture is through cuisine and is through plant-based cuisine. So thank you very much, Wendy, for being an advocate for our food, and I'm really grateful to you. I thank all the speakers over all the 10 sessions, and a fantastic panel of speakers, and of course our dynamic team led by Vijayalakshmi Akka and her team, Arunima and Aparna and Varsha. I thank all of you. I'd also like to especially thank Aparna Sridhar, who has contributed immensely to this center. She is now moving on. I would like all of you to recognize her work, that she has done some extraordinary work for us, and we wish her all the very best for her future. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.